Hi, I'm Stephanie Priest. I am the CEO and founder of Ignite Fitness and Kickboxing, as well as the Ignite Method. And over the past many years, we have helped thousands of people get to the other side of their journey, whether it was mindset related, whether it was fitness related, wellness related. We really spend time focusing on how it is to get to the other side of the goal, but quite frankly, how is it that we do it from a sustainable perspective and from a lifestyle perspective? And one of my most favorite topics of discussion is fear. So in this video today, I'm going to share with you thoughts around fear, but not just fear in general, fear of success and fear of failure, because there are definitely two types of fear. So what we found over years of working with people is that there's two kinds of fear. I said it a second ago. There's fear of failure, and then there's fear of success. And then there's a combination of both. And I think that it's really valid to think about that. Oftentimes we'll set goals for ourselves, and there are a couple of things that happen. We do this thing where we live in this space of motion, and this space of motion is where we're learning about this particular goal, we're understanding, we're assuming all of these things that are happening, right? And we're getting like a real solid understanding, and we're in that space of motion. And when we're in that space of motion, the thing about that that's amazing is we're like, yeah, I'm doing the thing. I'm absolutely doing the thing. And we get this level of comfortability as we understand more about the goal that we're trying to get to, right? So we're in motion. The other piece of that is taking action. And this is what separates like this level to this level. It's very, very specific. You can be in motion all the times that you want, but actually getting to the other side of that goal isn't about being in motion. It's about actually taking steps, being an action taker, taking executable steps to get there. So we can learn and we can plan and we can put everything down in our planner all day, every single day. But until we take actionable, executable steps, we will never get to the other side of that. And let me say this, oftentimes what happens is we become paralyzed in this space of fear. And some of us can't figure out whether that is fear of failure or fear of success, or quite frankly, fear of both of them. How many of us have experienced fear of failure? I do it every day, all day, right? This is what I do. I love doing this. But I could also have 0 people in our Ignite Fitness and Kickboxing program. I could have 0 people when I wake up one day following us on YouTube. I could have 0 people supporting what it is that we're trying to do and what it is that we're trying to bring to the world. All of us have fear of failure. That's normal. What separates some of us is that we also have fear of success, right? So there are a couple of different things that happen when you have fear of success. When you have fear of success or fear of failure, we're constantly in motion and we don't understand why it is that we're not getting to the other side of it. It's because we're afraid. We're afraid to succeed. We're afraid of failure. So instead of us actually confronting that head on and being really honest with ourselves about the fact that we're afraid, which we all are, we're all in the same boat together, we're all in this together. Instead of us stepping powerfully towards that and saying, I'm afraid to fail, I'm afraid to win, we just live in this world of constant motion, and then we don't understand why we're on the other side. So let's talk a little bit more about fear of success. How many of you have been like, gosh, if I were to succeed, this is how my life would change? If I were to succeed, this is how my life would change. We all thrive in an environment, and this goes back to evolution, right? We all thrive in an environment where the tribe is the safe space. The tribe is where we know we have support. The level of comfort is where we have support. But anytime you experience goals and you actually want to get closer to the person that you choose to become, you have to step outside of that, right? Like if this is your box and this is like your level, it's not really a box, it's a weird heart. But if this is your box and this is where you're comfortable and all of your tribe members are in here with you and you want to do this out here, all of a sudden it becomes really uncomfortable. And what if you step outside of that box? And what if you go it alone? And what if you actually succeed? if you do all those things, right? Where's your tribe? Are they still supporting you? Are you still in that box, right? If you've actually done all of these things, and typically when you're afraid of success, the reason that you're afraid of that success is because it takes you out of that comfort zone. It takes you out of that level of comfortability with that particular tribe that you have built. That's not a bad thing, right? Having people who love you, having people who support you, having people who meet you where you are. But fear of success, fear of stepping outside of that box and doing things, that's completely reasonable fear. To be alone, to go it alone, to not necessarily have that evolutionary tribe that's going to have your back. Those are all parts of getting to your goal. And I don't ever suggest that you don't love the tribe that has gotten you to where you are. And I don't necessarily suggest that you cut loose the tribe that loves you as you are. But what I will say is this: if you want to go to the next level, if you truly want to become closer to the person that you choose to become, evaluate that. Evaluate if you are the person or you are performing habits of the person that is closer to the one that you choose to become. Evaluate the people around you. Do they have the habits and the lifestyle of the person that you choose to become? And if they don't, consider surrounding yourself with people who have those habits, right? With people who have the same goals, with people who aren't afraid of failure, or quite frankly, aren't afraid of success. Ask yourself to step to that next level, right? Fear of success is equally as paralyzing as fear of failure. We all have it together. But I invite you to consider, if you are in a space of people who are not in alignment with where it is that you're heading, consider adding more people to your tribe that are in alignment with where you are heading, because they also have the same levels of fear of success and fear of failure. And you'll be able to have meaningful conversations with them. You'll be able to drive yourself to the next level. You'll be able to lift them to the next level, right? Fear of success and fear of failure, they're just part of who we are as humans. But don't allow that to be a limiting factor, right? Dig in, identify where it is that you choose to go, who it is that you choose to become, and march powerfully in that direction every single day, one step closer to who you actually choose to be. Thank you guys so much for listening in. Make certain that everything that you do is with powerful intent. Make certain that you are driving in the direction of who it is that you choose to be. Make certain that you acknowledge that fear of success. Make certain that you acknowledge that fear of failure, and don't allow it to hold you back. Find those people who will support you. Find those people who are in that same space as you, that are in alignment with what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Thank you so much for listening. If you love this content, make certain that you smash that subscribe button and that like button. Leave comments for me below. Check us out on Facebook at Fit, Free, and Fabulous for more amazing tips from more of a wellness perspective and a health perspective. And check us out also on our Instagram page and our Facebook page and all that good stuff. So thanks so much. Have an amazing day. I can't wait to talk to you guys in the next video.